Hi everybody, welcome back to another CYT-Crypto episode. My name is Stephen Aitchison and today we're going over the 3 to 6 millionaire crypto ladder. We did this kind of as a group and kind of spoke about it on video as well on YouTube in 2018 when it was a kind of deep bear market. We were kind of up and down in the bear market all the time, and we tried a strategy to get from say $1,000 to $1 million. Could you do it by compounding? And I'm going to show you exactly how it works. And it kind of fell to the wayside because of the deep bear market. It was really up and down, and it was kind of it was just very volatile, and it was kept on going down and down and down. So this fell by the wayside. But in this market, we're in a bull market, and I kind of looked at this again and posted it in my private group in Telegram, and I thought this really is possible now, and it really is possible to go from $1,000 to $1 million in 7 trades. Theoretically possible. But what we've been doing in the kind of private group is we've been getting into private sales. We've been looking for the 100x's, and we found a couple of 100x's. FibSwap was 100x, Shiba Inu was 100x, Kisha Inu was 100x, I think, as well. So we've made a lot of money from these kind of meme coins and legitimate projects like FibSwap. Now MetaWars, we've got into that as well. A couple of other private sales and big kind of private sales that we've been in the past and made a lot of money. But now it's coming to a point where a lot of us in the group have made quite a lot of money of all these projects. And we're at the point whereby we're not looking for the 100x's anymore. We're not even looking for the 50x's or the 20x's. Or even the 10x's. Sometimes, or a lot of the time now, what we need to do is just focus on the 2x's or the 3x's or the 5x's. That's all we need to do now. Because if you've made a lot of money in crypto, say you've made $100,000, you're not looking to put $100,000 into a 100x, a possible 100x crypto, because it's more than likely going to be a meme coin. It's not going to be proven. It's not got a track record. Probably not got a team behind it. So we're looking for the projects that have the team, the money, the experience, and they've got everything behind them. And now they're looking to kind of go mainstream now. So we're looking for the 2x's or the 3x's and put $100,000 into a 5x project that has been established for a couple of years. It's going to get you to 500,000. Then when you get the 500,000, you put that into a 2x project to get you to $1 million. When you get $1 million, all you're looking for is a 50% project. So, and you can do this all in the top 100. I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. So we start off with, say, $1,000. So theoretically, we're going to go into the $1,000 range. So if we go to the first column, and look at this. This is a 3 to 6 millionaire crypto ladder. Done this ages ago. It was a couple of years ago now. And we did try it. But if we had a startup capital of $1,000 and we want to get to $1 million, this is just with 100% gains. If we want to get to $1 million, it's going to take us 10 trades, 11 trades to get from $1,000 to $1 million. And that is through the compounding effect. So you put $1,000 in, it goes up 100%. You sell it, you've now got $2,000, which is really easy to find in this bull market. This is the whole point. In a bull market, this could work fantastically, theoretically, because there's a lot of other emotional stuff in there as well. So you get to 2,000 and go up to 4,000, 4,000 up to 8, $32,000 you've got. But the issue comes when you've got up to, say, from $64,000 up to $128,000. Would you put a whole $128,000 into a project, a top 100 project? Yes, you would. You would. Now would be the perfect time. Imagine you've got $128,000 and you put it into Polkadot. You can almost be certain that Polkadot is going to go up by 100%, at least in the next three months, at least up to $100. Or Ethereum. You put $128,000 into Ethereum, you can almost be guaranteed that's going to go up to $256,000. And what if you got the 256? You would just put that into something that's kind of really gone up like Polkadot. Polkadot went up and it came back down again. You could put $256,000 into that. Or Solana, or Phantom. Phantom is probably a 10x project, to be honest. But so you're looking for the safer ones. So, and then you get up to 512,000. So what would you put $512,000 into at this moment in time? If you had that kind of money, what would you put it into? The obvious one would be Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is going to go up to $120,000 at some point, and I would imagine it's going to be very, very quick. So that would be your safest option. It's only when we're looking to 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x is when we go into the altcoins. But Bitcoin would be an extremely safe bet to put $512,000 into for you to get to $1 million. Plus the liquidity is there as well. It's going to be easy for the liquidity. With the altcoins, there's going to be sometimes problems with liquidity depending on the altcoin that you get in. So that on paper looks relatively easy to do. It depends on how quick it goes up. So imagine if you had $10,000 and all you're looking for is 100% gain. You've only got one trade, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades to go from $10,000 to get to $1 million. 7 100%ers. Now look at this. We're going to CoinMarketCap and we'll go 90 days. Kadena has gone up 3,000% in 90 days. Loopring, 800%. Phantom, 500% in 90 days. Shiba Inu, 400% or 500%. Secret, 405%. Sandbox, 322%. So all of these, in fact, we'll go 30 days. Kadena, 937. Loopring, 560. Decentraland, Sandbox, IOTEX, LivePeer, Helium, Shiba Inu, Crypto.com and KuCoin have all went up 100% in the last 30 days. The last 30 days alone have all went up. In fact, if we go to this and go to 7 days and bring it down even further and put 7 days there, apply changes, what's gone up 100% over the last 7 days? Loopring, IOTEX, LivePeer 90%. So if you look at that and you pick one, you say Loopring, you think that's going to go, you have to do the research. Research is vital for this, but we're just looking at the top 100. We don't need to go outside the top 100 for this. So if we were to do that from a 10,000 to $1 million, it's 7 trades. But what if you're looking for a 200% gain? And you're putting, say, $10,000 in. How many trades is that? First trade, second, third, fourth, fifth trade, you'd be on 810,000. So it'd be 5 trades you'd do to get to $2.5 million from $10,000. Is that possible? 200% gains? Again, look at the 30-day. There are, with 200%, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd have to pick them right enough, but there's 5 trades there in the last 30 days that are above 200%. So yes, extremely possible. In 90 days, how many have gone above 200%? We'll just go down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 projects have gone up by 200% or more over the last 90 days. 13 projects. We're in a bull run. You can't deny that just now. But there's still projects out there that could do that. What if we then say, okay, we'll look at 500% gains? What's possible with 500% starting at 10,000? First trade, second trade, third trade. 3 trades from 10,000 to 2.1 million. 3 trades. If you were looking for 500% gains. Over the last 90 days, how many have done 500% gains or more? 1, 2, 3, 4. Secret has done 400%, Avalanche, Sandbox 300%. So we'll say 500% is 3 over the last 90 days that have made 500% or more. You're only looking for 3 trades. If you got into Kadena, Loopring, Phantom, you could have made that much. But over the year to date, obviously over the last 11 months, every single token in the top 100, or most of them, have gone up by 100% or more. That's just in the top 100. If you go outside the top 100, you're talking it's a different ball game. So if we go to page 2 and do the same thing, so over the last 7 days, how many have went up and by how much? So Keeper, 300%, Seek, 155%, Flux, 108%. So 300% was over the last 7 days. Over the last 30 days, the 100%ers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 100%ers over the last 30 days. Over the last 90 days, you're going way down, you're talking about 25 or something, 100%ers. What about 90 days for 200 and 500%? So 500%ers, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over the last 90 days. Over the last 30 days, you've not got any 500%ers. And you're not expecting that over 30 days. So if we go down further, this is where you can make, obviously research comes into it, deep research, you kind of need to know your stuff, what you're doing. But we go over the last 30 days, how many 500%ers have there been? 1, 2, 3, 4 500%ers. Over the last 90 days, how many 500%ers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 500%ers. It's extremely possible to go from $10,000 to $2.1 million in 3 trades. So technically it'd be 4 trades. You put the $10,000 on, $60,000 on, 360, that's 3 trades, and you'd wait on it going up. So it is 3 trades technically to get to 2.1 million from 10,000 if you're looking for the 500%er. But emotionality comes into it, whereby if you had $360,000 and you're going, oh, I've got all this money, but I'm going to put it on another token. Is the bear market going to happen? Is the market going to crash? Is China going to FUD again? All this. So the emotionality comes into it, the bigger the numbers as well. Right now, I've got a few projects that I think are going to 5x. One of them is Planet Finance, which is Aqua. And I've got a lot of money into that. So I've been doing this. I've been putting this one I've just got just now, but I've been splintering them off because I've made a lot of money. So I now need to splinter off. So I'll go put 100,000. I've got maybe $50,000 in one, $100,000, and expecting them to go 2-3x. And when they do, I'll do the same. I'll split them off, and hopefully they'll go up to the $1 million as well. One of them is Planet Finance, as I said. One of them is FibSwap, which I think is going to be huge. A lot of people are just kind of dismissing that just now. They're not dismissing it, they just overlooked it because there's such a kind of bull market, but FibSwap could really go up as well. And some of the other projects I've got is Kamanu, Cellframe I've just got into as well, expect that to do a 10x. But again, I'll look at it when it does it's nearly at 2x already. I got into it $1.80. So it's getting there, it's getting very close to the kind of 100% already, and that was literally in the last couple of days, and I was going to call it in the group, but it's just jumped up quite quick. Dogs of Elon did a 10x, so I took the 10x out of that and kept money in. So again, I'm looking for not necessarily another 10x. Ethereum, obviously, I expect that to go up 200%. We've got FibSwap, we've got Burial, I've spoken about before, Kamanu, I've spoken about. And the gaming tokens, Chain Guardians, expecting that to go up at least 500%. Splinterlands, I'm expecting at least 500% from that. MetaWars, again, I'm probably looking at 500% for that. HeroFi, I think that's going to go up big time as well. There's other smaller projects I'm in as well. Poker Fantasy, again, I expect another kind of 500% coming from that because gaming is really going to take over. So if you look at this, if you look at what's been big just now, metaverses, if you're looking for a couple 100%ers there, get in, put $10,000 in, $30,000 out, put $30,000 into another one that's not gone up 200%, and it just keeps on going like that. So we're making it much more difficult than it needs to be when we're jumping around from meme coin to meme coin to meme coin, or jumping around to all these tokens that we're thinking, okay, this could 100x quite soon, but we don't quite know when. So what we have to look at is what's hot just now. And if we're looking at what's hot at the moment, all we need to do is go to CoinGecko and look at the categories. Okay, what's jumped up over the last 7 days? IoTech's ecosystem has jumped up big time. IoTech's, obviously, that's a big one. Game Fantasy token, ZoomSwap, iMagic token as well, Vitality. So we have to pay attention to the categories that are jumping up just now. And I mean, really pay attention to this. What else is jumping up? The smart contract platforms are doing amazing. And this is where kind of Cellframe comes in as well. Social money going up as well. Stable coins, obviously, you're not going to get into them. What else has gone up? Cardier chain ecosystem has gone up. Masternodes. Someday Kukla was speaking about masternodes in the group. Today, Terra ecosystem is up 20%. Options, Internet of Things. So pay attention to what's hot and don't be afraid to jump in and out. This is where you could make 200% gains within a couple of weeks. But I would probably go for projects that you really like the look of, and they're in kind of hot niches as well. I think Smart Layer Contract or Layer 1 is big just now. It's going to be big. Everybody's looking for the next big one. That's why I'm looking at Cellframe. Phantom is going to be really big as well. I expect that to go up 500 to 1,000%. So there's lots of different ones, but pay attention to what's hot. Gaming is obviously hugely hot just now. Metaverse is huge just now as well. I think NSFW is going to be huge as well. But they've not got a separate category on CoinGecko, but I think that's going to be big. That's why I'm in Coming New as well. And Sugar Bounce, we're into that as well. That's going to be coming out on the 19th of November. But the gaming tokens as well, NSFW, Metaverse is going to be your next. These systems are going to be really big for the next year or so. Even if there's a big bear market, you're still going to get the gaming tokens. You're still going to get people using kind of NSFW sites as well. So think about what people are still going to be using in a bear market as well. Gaming is the obvious one. It's hugely obvious and it's hugely undervalued as well. So look at all the kind of gaming tokens, but look for the ones that are going to the next level. This is where the likes of MetaWars comes in. Star Atlas comes in. Illuvium comes in under that category. Poker Fantasy, just games like that as well. Chain Guardians has got their own kind of ecosystem that they're building just now as well. So really take a look at them as well. So that's it for just now. It is theoretically possible to go from $1,000 to $1 million in 7 trades. Theoretically. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think, and especially in this market just now. This could be really quite big. If you're looking for 500% gains as well, 1,000, 1 trade, 2, 3, 4 trades to get from 1,000 if you're looking for 500% gains. And you've seen there was a lot of projects there that had 500% gains over the last 90 days or even 30 days. Okay, that's it for just now. Until next video, namaste, take care, bye now.